Alrighty, good morning folks. Out with Sergio this morning. It's dark, but I'm using the new sun pack light source for my GoPro and it seems to be working quite well. Just down here in the hole, I just saw it flash when I there it is there. Got a halfpenny, folks. Pretty sure. Yep, King George the 6th. Probably a skippy, it is. Looks like a 1947 maybe. 1947 skippy penny, halfpenny. Excellent, good start. Alright, let's crack on. How good is this light source? Brilliant. Alright. Alrighty folks, here's my next find. And it looks to be part of a buckle. Just give it a bit of a clean off there. Got a bit of decorative work on that side. Look, maybe a girl's buckle, almost staple belt style, but quite small. But yeah, that's it there. Alrighty, let's crack on. I mean, Sergio's over there somewhere. You can't see him; he's in the dark. Alrighty. Alright folks, so my next find, a bit of an unusual one in a park in Sydney. You can see it just there. Now, I've dug plenty of these so I know exactly what it is. That folks is a 50 cal projectile. That's half-inch cannon. I can't see enough to tell you whether or not that's been fired, but that's definitely a 50 caliber projectile. Out of a hole that's probably, I don't know, the best part of 8 inches deep. Gave a nice signal, as you'd expect. Alrighty, like I said, a bit of an unusual find in a park in Sydney. You find these all over North Queensland, but don't expect to find them in parks in Sydney. Alright, let's crack on. Alrighty folks, so here's my next find. They're coming pretty thick and fast actually. You can hear all the birds out and about. The sun's on its way, probably about another 3/4 of an hour out. But if you look just there, this was an 88. Fairly screamed at me too. And it looks like we've got ourselves a penny. Okay, it's going to be a com because that's King George the 5th there. Flip it over, it is indeed a commie penny. And this new light is fantastic. I can actually see. And you can too, but that looks like a 1916. So 1916 commie penny. Sweet as. Alright, let's crack on. Alright folks, so that's a deep hole. We're going to ignore that. But what we're going to do is come over here to Sergio, who's got himself a sixpence. Well, had a sixpence. Yeah. Really well worn. It's just getting mankier, isn't it? I'll just bring it back a little bit from the light. That's really worn. I think Serge reckons it's a 1919. I'm going to run with that because I can't see shit. Alrighty, so that's the first silver of the trip. Let's crack on. Alrighty folks, so you can see down there in the hole is my next find, and it looks to be a penny. Yep, skippy penny. 1943. 1943 skippy penny, King George the 6th. Nice. No silvers for me yet, but we're doing okay on the coppers. Alright, let's crack on. Alrighty folks, so if you look down there in the hole, sitting side on, this was down about 6 inches deep. Had to punch through the leaf litter. I'm on the edge of the river here, in the garden. Had to punch through the leaf litter to get to it, but you can see just there, we've got ourselves another penny. And this one is a King George as well. King George the 5th that is, which makes it a commie, and I can't read anything on that offhand, even with this light. I'll just give it a quick leg scrub. And I still haven't got anything. Alright, that'll be one for the roundup folks. Even in good light, it's still painful watching me scrub at coins. Let's crack on, eh? Okay, so the next coin, folks, it's down by the river, next to this she oak. They have really fibrous roots, and there's a root just here. I've had to sort of work my way around, and I've managed to pop what appears to be another halfpenny, and it is. It's a skippy. Looks like the most common of all the skippies, the 1951. 1951 halfpenny, which will be King George the 6th. There we go there, folks. Alrighty, let's crack on. See if I can't pick up a silver, eh? Alright. Alrighty, folks, so here's the next coin. So out of this hole I got a 1 cent piece, and I filled it back in, and got another signal. And down deeper you can see a halfpenny. So that is King George the 6th, which means it's probably a skippy, and it is. It's a 1943 skippy half. Sweet. Alright. It's gone daylight. There's Serge. Let's crack on. Alrighty, folks, so here's my next target, and it was pretty shallow. There's kind of gravel in the hole. I'm quite close to a border fence and a road here. But just up here, I've popped what appears to be a penny. It's got a hole in the middle of it. Yeah, it's definitely a penny. It's a skippy penny. Someone has banged a hole in. Well, looking at that, it actually looks like it's been drilled. 19, God knows. King George the 6th on that side. So it's going to be a 1940s skippy, but they are definitely a skippy penny with a neat little hole drilled in it. Alrighty, let's crack on. Alright, folks, so right up next to this property line near the fence, in a really kind of interesting hole, somewhere around here, I've just popped a penny, I think. Now I've got to find the bastard. Righto, let's get in there and there it is. I think I saw it come out of the hole. Yep. There we go. Yeah, she's crusty. Like really crusty. Righto, so it's a penny in size. A little nick on the edge of it because I had to dig in there to get it. But I can't tell you bugger all about that, folks. We'll have a look at that at the wrap up, eh? Righto, let's crack on. Alrighty, folks, so here's my next find. She's down reasonably shallow and you can see it just there. I reckon it's a thimble. Yep, squashed thimble. Not as good as the silver one I found up in the snowies a couple of weeks ago, but hey, I'll take it. So you got a thimble. So far I've got a bunch of pennies, a couple of half pennies, a thimble, a belt buckle. No silver coin yet. I think Sergio's only got one, so that's not too bad. Alright, let's crack on. Alrighty, folks, here's my next coin, and it looks to be a halfpenny. So, still desperately chasing a silver, but I'll take coins. That's King George the 6th on that side. See if I can get some light on it for you. No, not really, I'm in the shade here. That's a skippy. I'm not going to scrub away at it for hours and try and get you a date, but you can see it's a skippy, so we're going to say 1940s, early 50s. Alright, sweet. Let's crack on. Alrighty, folks, still going, and right next to this paperbark tree, I've got another coin just popped out, and looks to be another halfpenny. Now this was a 91 both ways, only about 4 inches down, so fairly easy find for the Deus. And what have I got there? Looks like another 1951. Excellent. Alrighty, let's crack on. Alrighty, folks, so we're pretty close to wrapping it up. I think Sergio's up to 2 sixpences and a florin, and I've just dug another penny, and I've whaled it. Skippy, can't give you a date straight off the bat, 1943 maybe, and there you go. Let's see what the light does. Makes it any better. It's in flashing mode. There we go there, folks. 1944 actually. Excellent. 1944 penny. Sweet. Alright, let's crack on. Alrighty folks, here's a wrap up from the hunt this morning. She's a bit breezy outside at the moment, so my apologies for that. I've got the dead cat on, but we'll see how it goes. Let's head straight for the pennies up here. As you can see, no silvers from me today. I think Sergio was a shilling off a full house in the end, so he did really well. Down here in the pennies, we'll get as close as we can so you can get a good look. I think it's a 1916, 1921, 1923, all in the comms, and then in the skippies we've got a 47, or is it a 43? 43, 44 and a 51 I think. Down here in the half pennies we've got one that's all crusted up, and to be honest I can't get anything more than that off it. 43 half, I think it's a 47 and two 51s, so all skippies today. 1 and 2 cent pieces, we've got a bundle of those. And over here in the relics we've got this this buckle. Now I'm just having a look at that. Very well may be a Scout's buckle or something similar. This thimble, there's no detail on it at all to help out with identification, but it's a brass one or a copper one. And lastly, this 50 caliber projectile. I don't know what that's doing in the park in Sydney, to be honest, but hey, it was there. And last but not least, I thought I'd show you the rig that I'm now using for my filming, the night filming. So this is a Sunpack LED light. This one here that goes around the outside of a GoPro. I'll just zoom back out a bit. And what that allows me to do is provide that uniform light around the lens so I get no shadow. Not a bad bit of kit, as you can see there. Just seamlessly mounts together on the same setup. You turn it on. You can see when I flick this over now, I'll probably blind you, but you can see it just provides a uniform LED light, and when we bring it over the top of the target, you can see it does really, really well. Alright folks, hope you enjoyed the hunt, and we'll see you on the next one, eh? Cheers.